What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of On the Ones and Twos. Tonight's show, we're having an open mic discussion, talking about some of everything. So feel free, hit up the comment box / chat box below. You can join the fun. Any questions, any comments, be sure to put them there. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click that little button right there. Hit that like button. And also, if you want to be notified every time we go live or upload a new video, be sure to hit the little, what is right there? The little notification icon. Without further ado, let's get this party started. We're going to bring on the panel. What up?
What up? What's up, J-Rock? How are you?
What's good, everybody? All right. Welcome to the show tonight. In 2 minutes or less, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are and where you be.
All right, Spaz.
All right, DJ Spaz, representing the 757. Spaz Out Entertainment. Boom.
All right.
Okay, I'm DJ Tony Rome from the Boogie Down Bronx, representing all 5 boroughs of New York City in conjunction with Slick With It Entertainment.
All right. DJ B Love.
Good evening, DJ B Love, one half of the Power Jams DJs. I'm also representing for Event Stream Team tonight in the DMV and beyond.
And beyond. And I'm J-Rock or DJ J-Rock. Any other name starting in 2000, August 1st, 2018, I'm ignoring you. just J-Rock.
Please.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
Rough, long day, but every day is always a chance to make money.
Always.
Look, I know that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight, we pretty much have an open mic discussion. And so what we're going to do is no particular topics. As folks chime in on the chat box, we're going to, include them in the fun. But one of the things I thought about would have been the summertime is rain. At what point any event, let's say if it starts raining, a light drizzle versus thunder, at what point do you stop performing? How do you guys handle that situation? And lady.
Well, with me, I always guided by the amount of water that hits the base of your operations. So when you see little ants and little lifeboats, it's time to kind of pack up. Or the inevitable, when you see lightning or hear thunder, sometimes you have to be on guard and start rolling up cables and start putting stuff toward in your vehicle and moving out, because I don't mess around with electricity.
Well, I'm going to say, if rain started hitting me, and then I look at them clouds and I see more rain is going to hit me, I'm unplugging and I'm putting it up. There's no discussion. It's not up for discussion. Wait, let's see what it does. No, because all it takes is a couple of drops to get inside of my equipment to shut the whole thing down, whether you like it or not. So,
very true.
Indeed. Indeed.
So, yeah, nah.
I have to admit, I do all that try to plan ahead thing. But I have to be honest and say, so thunder, lightning, stuff like that, that's nothing to joke around with. That could be fatal. But in terms of raindrops, I can honestly say that there have been times when I didn't rush, thinking this could just be a little bit of sprinkle. So as long as we're really well covered and there's not an issue with getting wet, I might be inclined to hang in there a little bit just to see what happens, but not at the danger of the equipment, though.
Yeah, now if I got a 10 on, I'll give them a few minutes and be like, okay, let's see how this goes. If I'm without a tent, just out there and rain,
oh no. Ooh, no, you gotta go.
The first little toot, I'm gone.
Yeah, you gotta go.
And there's always that variable wind. When wind comes into the factor, it's time to shut everything.
Okay, so this might be more specific to the female DJ category, but we really can't wait even for the drop of rain.
Really?
We can't even wait for the drop. We got to be like, look, if we're not covered and that overcast starts to look a little bit starts to go from a light gray to, you might want to go ahead and pack that thing up. I'm not going to wait for the drops. I'm going to go ahead and raise up, because once it lets loose, it's over with.
See, we did a gig last Sunday outdoors. Beautiful day, nice breeze. It was like 89 degrees. And so I was just getting into it. The gig actually went overtime. And so the host of the party ran up and said, "Hey, one of the neighbors just checked the weather. A thunderstorm is going to be here in 30 minutes. I'm like, 30 minutes? He got some really exact weather. I need to know what app he using. The storm will be here at 8:45. And so, but sure as my name is Jay, the clouds started turning gray. I said, all right, we can go ahead and shut this thing down. As soon as we got everything packed up, the skies just opened up, pouring down, raining.
The only warning that I would say that we got, Mother Nature's, her cousin Wendy started blowing the tent a little bit, started blowing the tablecloths off. She was like, keep playing with me if you want to. Keep playing with me if you want to. Let me blow a couple chairs over, let you know I'm on the way. So we decided at that point we might better pay attention.
Wow.
You can't risk
Got
it.
a question. I got a question for all of you, because I hear different solutions for it. What do you do with your subs while it's raining?
Wow.
So they're flush on the floor.
I'm gonna be honest. I can count maybe twice in 2 years that we've taken subs outside for an outside gig.
And can I be honest? We put them on a platform.
Okay.
We did. We was like,
Yeah, we got that sheet of wood that's behind the sub.
Yeah, we did. We was
Yeah,
like,
if I'm outside, I'm
that
not taking the
chance.
sub. I'm not taking the sub outside.
The only thing about this particular gig was, this was sort of like the introduction of DJ B Love to J Rock's hometown. So I had, you know how it is in the DJ world, if you're going to set up your stuff, you got to set up your stuff. You can't, well, I got some subs back at, nah, if you got subs, you got to bring your subs. If you got this. So I had to take the subs. That was part of what I had, so I had to take it out. But in most circumstances, we play more to the, I don't want the stuff on the ground like that.
Cool.
Now, this gig that we got coming up on Saturday, we're taking subs, line arrays, tops, stage monitors, is outside on a fairground. So I can't.
Can I tell you what was something very exciting to me as a DJ, when the festival manager for the fairgrounds was like, and we got 2 roadies. 2 what? 2 roadies that's there to help us. Yeah, even if y'all don't give them nothing to do, they're gonna be right there the whole time.
Free of charge?
They're gonna help carry stuff. I mean, well, you know, the client is included in what they had to pay for their event. So yeah, so I was like, yeah, we got what? Carry that. Please help with that. Please. Thank you.
It's 2 union technicians, 2 union stagehands. So they help unload, they lift speakers, they fish the cables. It's like having 2 roadies the entire event.
Yeah,
oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, right.
I need to add that to my rider.
Right.
Roadies I have are God's son number 1, God's son number 2.
Typically, that is our help as well. So imagine our excitement when we heard about them. We were like, yeah.
All right, real quick in the chat box on YouTube, I Love Choice FM says, what if it starts raining before you unpack? Do you feel guilty about still wanting your fee? Yeah. See, the way
I get my fee up front anyway.
the way the
So do I.
The way the situation is set up, right, is they do their deposit and they do their balance. the event includes one setup and one teardown. And so if we arrive on site for an outside event and it looks like it's going to rain, they have the option to have us set up indoors if it's applicable.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, they'll clear out the living room if it's a cookout, or like the event on Saturday, they got a rain, a rain backup plan. They have an indoor facility that's blocked out. So if it rains, instead of it being an outdoor festival, it's going to be an indoor festival. And they're going to make that call at noon on Friday, whether we be indoors or out. Too bad every outdoor venue don't have an indoor
Right.
backup plan.
Right.
But I also give them a chance to reschedule.
Yes.
So you got a chance to reschedule. Now if I set up and then it starts raining and I tear down, that reschedule is over.
Yeah, once you set up,
Yeah.
once you unload the truck,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
gig started.
Yeah. Now, if I get there and I haven't taken anything out yet, and they be like, "Look, it's gonna rain. We're gonna reschedule for a certain date." Now, in my contract it says you can reschedule for a certain date, but at that point, it's if I'm available
Right.
on
Yeah,
that date.
Absolutely.
got to be available. And
Yeah.
also for us, it's travel. If it's not local,
Yeah.
they still got to, meet us halfway on transportation or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I do have a contract in the event that we have to use such, but I work more with the relationship. So I'm gonna be talking to you about what those possibilities are. If there's a chance that there could be some rain, and if there or any other barrier to us setting up, because if the bridesmaids are still lit from the night before and it's popping, and you know what I mean, things come up. As DJs, we know we seen some behind the scenes things. So if there's any barrier to set up whatsoever, then I rely more on the relationship aspect. Like, what do you want to do? And then if we have to take it to the contract to the Newports and Blue Bull, then we can go there. But that's part of me being DJ B Love. I try to smooth that out so that we don't have to have that conversation of I'm here, so that is the execution of the payment plan.
And plus another thing, you done spent more than likely a couple of hours doing crate work.
Oh yeah.
You done loaded up your gear. You done drove there. You kind of want a DJ. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want a DJ. I want to set up. So if at all possible, I want to do that. But at that same time, it's not just your equipment. It's your health, too. You got to take care of your body. Because you don't want to be moving speakers and stuff in the mud. And, it happens. It happens every day. Real quick, in the YouTube chat box, we got Travis. What's up? What's up, brother? We got Abdul. And also, we got the real DJ Red. He says,
Good evening, everybody.
He says in his contract that is considered an unrecoverable charge.
Mm-hmm.
I like the language of that.
Yeah, that's good language.
I like the language of that.
I like that, but I just feel like you're gonna burn some bridges with that. You're gonna build bad business with that. I feel.
So what you can do, you can have it in the contract, but if you want to be a nice guy, well, what we're gonna do, even though we don't have to, we're gonna give you a rain date, a reschedule, and also doing the planning. That's something that you can talk about as well. Do you have a rain date? And kind of set that client expectation. All right, if it rains, what are we gonna do? When are we gonna make that call?
And usually, what I do is I charge a percentage for a reschedule.
I don't think we've ever charged a percentage on a reschedule.
Usually, it's 10%.
Oh, that's not
it's
bad.
just something for a convenience fee.
Yeah, because technically you are tying up 2 days for the one event.
Along with the non-refundable deposit. I love that. I love that wording on my contract.
Non-refundable deposit.
That language is nice also.
Also, real quick, if you tuned into the show, be sure to hit up the YouTube chat box below. Let us know where you're from. Give us your name. enjoying the fun. Yep. As far as rain, I guess it also helps to have a vehicle that your gear will be covered. Because there's some people who use pickup trucks, and you see them driving down the street with their gear in the back of the pickup truck,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had those tops. That was me back in the day. But I was so, I guess, so anxious to DJ back in the day. I would go, set up, it would start raining. I would tear down, move inside the house, set up again, and DJ the rest of the night.
Mm.
It was an expectation, though. The expectation was like, you gonna let this rain stop you? I think not. We all here. We plan on shaking our hips. You gonna turn that stuff on?
But that was back when, what was it, 95, late 80s to the 90s. It was like...
Yeah, you just wanted to have fun anyway. It wasn't about tearing down. It was just setting up and having fun.
It's like,
Right.
I just left the record store. I done dropped $200 on records.
Yes,
Ooh.
indeed.
DJs, records, and tape traders.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
got funky fresh gear that I wanted to show off.
You got that new outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJing in the 90s, it was like, yo, it's just you just DJing at a house party, but you can be fresh.
Yeah. And you know what? I can't remember who it was. We was talking the other day, and meaning that we were talking about, back in the day, and going to a record store to buy your records,
Mm-hmm.
or being in a record pool and they had to send you the records, or the label sent you music. I don't know about anybody, but like the label would send me music and stuff like that. If it was still like that, and we didn't have Serato or digital music, would it be as many DJs now?
Now, to speak on that is like, one, it took money. It took money to DJ back in the day.
Of course it
Because it's
did.
like, them records won't cheap, especially if you just didn't want to play the regular stuff, you had to go and get that. I think that's probably the number one reason why it would be less DJs in 2018.
I
if
agree.
You still had to
I
buy
agree.
vinyl. It's just having to pay for the music,
Yep.
And
Now
it's
you don't spend $500, buy a controller, a computer, and now you're a DJ.
But
Mhm.
our elders set that up. Do you remember when DJ Theodore and the like was going around saying people don't take DJing seriously? They don't respect our art form. They don't see,
Of course
what
they
we,
don't.
they
Some
don't see
people
what we
don't.
brought to the community. And some people were wise enough to say, we're going to lower the barriers to participation to open it up to more people. And so this is just a manifestation of the barriers being reduced so that people can enter. However, I will tell you that at, the beginning of this year and sort of the ending of the year prior, so that's the beginning of 17 and the end of 16, I had the pleasure of having to dig through the crates to do a 70s party for people who that's all that they wanted to hear. And so even though the music was digital, still, I was born in 69, so I got to dig for 70s, right? Some of it'll be fresh, but all of it ain't going to be fresh. I was one, right? So we still had the pleasure of being able to dig and being able to present. And so even though the barriers were lessened, I think for people who are especially looking for a niche type of music, that they're looking for the DJs that are still willing to conduct their work as if we were still going to the record store, as if it still, was that excitement of setting up and breaking down for the rain and setting back up because they came to party and you came to DJ.
And I can tell you here in New York, being a DJ, there was one day during the week, you found out how many DJs in the city. It was Tuesday. And Spaz, you remember Rock and Soul? Rock and Soul Records? Spaz.
Yeah, I remember them.
Okay, so every Tuesday, every premium DJ will come down and actually park right in front of the guy that actually gets the promos. And if you were good with him, he holds you two of everything. And that's one of the other things they expect. Remember, you had to buy 2 records.
You
of
had to
everything.
buy 2.
Yep.
Hey, listen.
Damn.
Hold on. Pause right there.
No automatic doubles.
I had no automatic double. I remember. This was back in like late 90s, early 2000s. The Beat Nuts, watch out now. Watch out now. I only had one. I drove from Virginia all the way to Durham, North Carolina
Damn.
to get another copy of the Beat Nuts, watch out now.
Yo,
And that
it
was the
that
fun of it. That was
serious.
one of the things about DJing back then with vinyl is that you went through a whole lot. If Rock and Soul didn't have it, you went to Colony Records. If Colony Records didn't have it, you went to Tower Records, if you remember when they were selling business.
Yep.
And then you had venues like Crazy Eddie's and The Wiz and J&R Music World.
Hey,
And
I had
they
a
were
secret weapon.
Hmm?
I had a secret weapon. I had a cousin who used to work on the international airways, and she used to be in Italy and all these different places, and she used to bring me back them premium Prince cuts you couldn't even get in the United. Ow!
Oh, you're
my
talking about
good-
the German imports?
Oh
And
my
see, that was
goodness!
if you had that back then, you had something.
I was
That-
the
Yes, you did.
business.
You had something. You could break it out. You had something. But now you can just go download it.
Yes, you can.
And
It's
so-
no
You
fun
can just go
anymore.
download it, but you can't. Everybody can't spin it the same way though.
Yeah,
did
but
they
having
have
Everybody
it?
the
can't
fun
spin
was
it the same
finding
way.
it.
But check it out though, right? It was like it was no better feeling than going to the record store on Saturday morning, flipping through them joints, knowing that you got like $60 you can spend a day. Today is a $60 day. Then you pick it up, and DJs, records, and tapes. If they didn't have it open, they would
Yeah.
let you open the joint. And you would just play it, being that joker for like 2 hours as playing records. Then you find that joint that you never heard before, so you know ain't nobody else got it.
Right.
And so, and just being able to be like at the party and dropping that joint. Now it's an email blast. Everybody got it.
Yeah. It's no
Everybody
fun no
got
more.
it. It's no fun no more about. I mean, it's. If I'm looking for a certain song, and I get it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like thanks, good luck, and that's it. But if I'm in a record store, I'm looking for it, and I pull that sucker up, and oh man, good. Oh, I'm going home. I'm gonna learn that song. I'm gonna learn
But
what the
check
drop
it.
of that.
Have you done this? Been in the store and they only had like 3 or 4 copies of it, and
And
the
bought 'em
record
all?
was so hot that you bought them all, so
Me.
can't nobody else get it.
Me, I've done it. I've been guilty of it. It's shameful. Or I give you one. Do you remember Bobby Caldwell, What You Would Do for Love?
Yes.
The year it came out around Valentine's Day. He released a heart-shaped red vinyl. I still have it. I went to Colony Records. They had 8 of them jammies. I bought all 8.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
And
That's
you
right.
couldn't get them after that promo week for Valentine's Day. So when you saw DJ, what's that little heart-shaped shit on there? I said, oh, that's red vinyl. And people would talk about you. You would actually get a lot of publicity for that. And I did too. Afterwards, what I did was my friends, I gave them to them.
Wow.
I gave them
That's
extra
hot.
copies. But I
That's
wanted to
hot.
be the first with the
Yeah.
heart-shaped
First
red
one to
vinyl.
have it.
Indeed.
Real quick, and on the YouTube chat box, the real DJ Red says some people still don't respect the DJ. Yeah, I agree with that. And Travis says we all play the same music, and the client all part of the same music. The power speakers created more of these pop-up DJs. We could talk about that some. DJ Red says power speakers and vinyls. Cool DJ Dre. What's up, Dre?
What's up, Dre?
Power
Hey,
speakers.
Dre.
He says power speakers didn't change the game. The digital age changed the game.
I agree.
I agree with that too.
When
Started with
Serato
that.
came, it changed. When
What?
Serato came,
What's that box set? Final Scratch. I got
Final Scratch,
Yeah, I got the box. I
wrap.
just had it the other day.
it's a wrap. Once
know
Final
too.
Scratch came, but then Scratch Live came.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man,
I see it so different from you guys. I see it so different. Yeah, we're all playing a lot of the same songs, especially now that a lot of the stuff is digital and a lot of the old heads. And I don't mean that to say aged people. I just mean people who are familiar with a large breadth of music have digitized a lot of our collection and made it available. Because I want my 30-year-old, yeah, I got a 30-year-old son. I want my 30-year-old son to be influenced by some great music that I was influenced by that I find valuable. So it's just the barriers have lessened, but you still got to be worth your weight in
Yeah.
gold as a DJ. If you want them to call your name, if you want them to call you, if you want them to wait until you can become available to host their event, then you better know what to do with that 70s music or that country music or that soca or timba or whatever it is that
But
you have built your collection on. You better know what to do with it if you want them to call your name.
but here's the thing. Back in the day when you was buying that music, you wasn't gonna come spend for $20.
Oh nah.
Oh, and I still don't now.
Yeah, but if I'm a new DJ and I go spend $400 on a controller and a computer and everybody give me music, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bar and spend for $50. I ain't got nothing invested.
They
I'm
supposed
gonna
to. They supposed to. That's just like the young bucks
Yeah,
holler
they supposed to.
at the young girls. They
Yeah,
supposed
they
to do
supposed
that.
to, but that messed the game up for guys like us who got thousands of dollars.
Ain't no $20 DJ in my way. I could tell you
Oh,
that
nah,
right now.
not my way
Ain't no-
either. But that's why when you look at these clubs, you be like, oh, how they get booked? How they get booked? They doing it for $50.
Chicken
not
dinners.
necessarily.
Hey, real
not
quick.
necessarily. Sometimes they just happen to be in the place where the client is.
All right, real quick. King and Ellis says there was Torque before Final Scratch.
Yeah, there was.
So I missed that whole Torque
Yeah,
thing.
it was Torque.
I wasn't
remember Torque.
DJing during the Torque and the CDJ.
Nah, that's when we was
DJing with
building the
CDJs.
studio
That
then.
was-
I remember Torque.
I was still in retirement.
We was building the studio then.
Yep.
I remember Torque.
The real DJ Red says he do a lot of remixes to set himself apart.
Mm-hmm.
See, and the thing is, people can't, well, some people can tell the difference between a DJ that just play the hits versus a DJ that can rock a party and take them on a journey. Because it's like, how hard is it to play the hits? You know, if you can, like the opening DJs, there'd be a lot of discussion and back and forth about should an opening DJ play hits or not. I feel like you should be able to rock a party without playing a single hit from a single
then you gotta
current
look at
hit.
A hit. I mean, what do you consider a hit? Because I could play something
It's
that's
top-
old that was a hit.
Commercial.
A current hit, top 40,
Oh, current.
Billboard,
Commercially
current.
popular.
Cardi B, everybody played Cardi B. So the opening DJs was playing the music that you would that the headline DJ would play.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like an opening DJ should be able to rock a party, should be able to rock it without playing anything that's current.
Well, I come from a genre where I had residency in clubs, and we already had agreements about house DJs that opened up not allowed to play from a certain list, and the featured DJs was always playing the bangers. So that's the way that I worked it, because as I said, most of my time I had residency in these clubs, and I've done both. So.
We got a little bit of debate going on.
Yeah, I see it.
DJ Dre says Torque wasn't first, and
Ooh.
so I want to know.
Who was first, Dre?
I thought Stanton Final Scratch came first.
Torque, I mean, DJ Dre probably got it in his basement somewhere.
Yeah,
I
Dre
thought-
got it. Dre
Because
probably still got it.
I thought Final
He
Scratch
said
came
Stanton
first.
Final Scratch was first.
Yeah. I wish I had that box handy because I just put it on my IG the other day.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yep. Now, in the comment box, is the conversation is going on about cheap speakers versus passive. Back in the day, I would have loved to have had K12s or EVs or JBLs.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you what I had to carry. I had to carry PVFH2s,
Mm-hmm.
PVFH1s, SP1s, and them big, ugly, 60-pound CS800 amps.
Yep.
It's like you put 5 of those in a case. Oh my goodness, man. And so
Yep. I
it's
had
like
2 double 18 speakers that wasn't power, so I had 2 of those, and then 2 double 15 tops PVs, and then I had the amps, and then that's not including carrying the crates.
now
Ooh, can I
records.
cycle? Can I
Ooh.
cycle the conversation?
after one thing,
Okay.
Spies, how long have you been in VA? Did you grow up there?
I came here. Yeah, I came here. Then I went back to New York. Yeah, back and forth.
All right, do you remember DJ Bobby Roscoe? Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
And the big walls of speakers. And Ron and Twin. They
I remember
inspired me to build my wall. But I now be love.
No, I was just gonna say, as you guys were sitting here reminiscing about the large cabinets and the amps and the crates and everything. Now, even you two, would you agree that the lowering of the barriers to entry into the industry were a benefit even to people who have been DJing for a long time, who have experienced the transition with the equipment?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, from power speakers to all my music on a computer or hard drive. Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, I miss going out Saturday mornings going to buy vinyl though.
It is blowing.
Cost you more money,
I have it
too.
handy.
But you got more contacts when you were doing gigs, when you were going to pick up your records too.
Yeah. You met.
Yeah, I feel
now
like-
you just stay in the house and download.
Right. But now, but there are tools now that we have that we didn't have before. So remember passing out flyers before versus a couple clicks on social media? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's like, it's just, we're cycling to a new thing. And I feel like for those of us that have the breadth of knowledge, who have the amount of time in the industry, one of the things I think is important for us to do is educate our customers so that they can begin to understand the difference between DJs who are investing in their equipment and their professional aspect and their performance aspect versus
find it?
DJs who may not be at that financial point yet where they can make that level of investment, or that they have been in the industry long enough to have had a couple bumps and bruises to be able to develop a professional process to maybe be charging accurately, for what they have to bring to the situation.
And plus, in 2018, I feel that the role and the types of DJs have changed. Because now you got DJs who don't own any equipment.
Mm-hmm.
The party promoter hire a sound guy. They show up with their laptop. They DJ, make their money, and leave. I don't know what you would. I guess that's a party DJ, or I don't know. But I guess the roles have really changed, and like B Love
Maybe
was saying,
expanded.
yeah, true.
Maybe technology has allowed us to take other things into consideration, like doctors and teachers and scientists. The more we know, the more we can manage the matter of the planet.
And
the more we
plus,
can expand the species.
even the 4 of us and the talented DJs in the YouTube chat box, we all have been pushing the envelope a little. Because back in the day, when you was a DJ, 2 police lights was adequate light show. Think about it.
Yeah.
2
Oh,
police
God.
lights, a strobe light, and if you're balling, you can come in there with a black light.
Holla.
Yeah.
And I also
Holla.
think that over the years and the decades, DJing in the beginning was about establishing what DJing was and saying that, hey, live bands are fine, but here we are, DJs playing the music that you want to. It was more about establishing ourselves in that particular mindset of clubs and parties. And then when it got to the point where it became popular, it was actually about competition.
Commercial.
But in the beginning, we were all family. I played at many other people's parties with no beef. And like I told you before, I've been 40 years in this business. It's my 41st year. And I have gone through probably different changes. But in the beginning, when we were all starting, it was all about just establishing that genre, establishing that mindset about what we do.
But like July 1st, I had a Facebook memory, right? And the memory was researching DJ speakers. What's your favorite DJ speaker? I posted that on July 1st, 2012. And I realized that it was a whole over a decade that I stepped away from DJing. And so from July 1st, 2012, I would say to the summer 15,
CHJ as a reference point.
summer 14.
Okay.
Summer 14, we said, all right, we're gonna go ahead and DJ. So we spent 2 years doing research and testing stuff out in the house before we went, quote unquote, took the show on the road. I feel like taking that approach, we was able to step out on day one and present with a professional feel. Like, damn, where they come from? Do you folks on the panel and on the YouTube chat box think that now the newer DJs don't take that time to do that background research before they step out there and take that first gig or start looking for gigs? What are your thoughts?
I feel two ways about it. One side of me feel like no, they don't do it, and they should. The other side of me feel like back in the day, I didn't do it. I just did a house party. I did my first house party. I think I might have had 40 records. You see what I'm saying? And I might have played them songs 2-3 times, flipped over played B-side.
Oh, we all play them songs 2 or 3 times sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess you can look at it from either way. Do you have to research and do all that before you can take a gig? It depends on which road you're trying to go down. If you're trying to go down that corporate road and trying to do everything by the book and make sure you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, yeah. But if you just want to be that guy that does house parties and, for your friends and your neighbors and cookouts, nah.
And DJs now follow trends and celebrity DJs is, hey, he's got the Rain 12. I won't be a DJ like that. I'm going to get the Rain 12. And you got some of the most, and I hate to say this, and please don't take offense, just some of the most wackest DJs out there that got $1 million equipment because they follow trends.
Yeah.
So
it's a commercial endeavor. It's for sale now, and so
everything is for sale now.
And so anyone who has the financial means to secure the equipment and be willing to take on the responsibility. So I think it really sometimes when we have these discussions that maybe some of us are approaching it from the business aspect of it, like the actual functions of business, and so to that end, competition, one-upmanship, that type of thing, that goes along, that's part of that process, that's built into it. And then if you want to have another that's more, grassroots and community-based, then you're going to have a different set of goals and endeavors. So it really depends on that. There are some gigs that, in all honesty, it's straight off the friendship, relationship vibe. When I DJ'd my best friend Eddie's 50th birthday party, we weren't even invited to DJ. We just showed up and roughed the party. We was like, yo, we setting up.
I'm gonna tell you how gangster it was, right? We got the NS73 on Thursday, Friday. We going to this party. We taking it out.
Yeah, we gonna take a party and see what's up. So
okay.
So on
Finally,
to that end, it was that.
J-Rock, we gonna start a GoFundMe page to go get your NS73 back, man. You keep talking about it like you love. That's just a lost love, man.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's the bang bang. Ow.
Yes,
that's what
I know.
It is.
That's how I met y'all.
Bang
That's
bang, she
what
got
it
it.
is. I'm telling
But
you.
that NS72, I swear, I knew your wife before I knew you.
All right, so if y'all want to buy me an NS73, feel free. Newmark, if you're watching, I got space for it over there beside the ring. right beside the Mix Track Pro over
We can get
on the
that
other
over
side of the
there.
mountain.
We can make some space.
All right, real quick in the chat box, we got Travis says he was that guy in 1990 to 1999. I guess he was referring to the police lights with the strobe lights. Cool DJ Dre says he started in 1978, got the years in the game. He said something about DJ Cleve. So Dre, elaborate on that, because I don't know what part we was talking about that's referencing. Yeah, but
I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna let I'll let him.
you can let it slide.
I'm gonna let. I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna let Dre talk about it.
All right, cool. All right, real quick now, uh, with the new DJs, and I'm a new to DJing in the 2000s DJ, I guess, in this millennium. So, and but I never wanted to be that guy that always asked for help but didn't do research. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of became a research junkie. So the question is, how do you good folks and the people on the YouTube chat box balance giving help versus doing it for them? Like, for example, I got a bar mitzvah coming up. I need a bar mitzvah folder, or stuff like that. Because you spent.
Well, I look at it like this, as far as like music and stuff like that. If I be like, yo, I need a folder, yo. If it's people that I feel like we're part of a group or whatever, and I throw it out there and you give it to me, I appreciate it. And if you need something, I'll throw it back. Or if you need something, I got it, and you're a part of this community to where that's what we do. I throw it out there. I give you whatever you want. Now you can't get some of my hidden gems, probably not.
Now,
But
now, how about the people you don't know? Just a random.
I do my research on them, yo. To be honest, if a random like, hey, yo, I'm doing this party, I do my research on them, yo. I go there, stalk their Facebook a little bit, see, what they talking about. Look at, where they, what they got. Now, if I see them over there with a, BS everything, I'm like, nah. I ask questions. What record pool you in? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not in a record pool. You're not getting nothing from me.
Mm-hmm.
It gotta be in a record pool. We had somebody post in the digital DJ zone. They was looking for, what was it? What is it called? Torrent. What torrent sites do we use to download music?
Exactly. See what I'm
And
saying?
so-
Illegal. Illegal.
So I commented and says I use record pools,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody else commented and said, "Yo, if you're charging people to DJ, you have to pay for your music.
Yes, you
If
do.
you are charging people to light their events, you got to pay for your light show programming. If you are charging people to do sound, you got to get the people who's helping you with this sound.
Yeah.
Something. It's like we can't keep taking, and not giving.
But those are the people I was talking about DJing. Those are the people I was talking about with DJing.
Mm-hmm.
Get a laptop for $200 and a controller for $200 and go out here and, what I'm saying, mess the game up. Those are the people I was talking about earlier.
Begging their way through gigs.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a torrent. Where can I download some music? Go download from YouTube or wherever they download from, and then mess it up.
Yep. All right, now, this is another big topic that's been going on Facebook and mostly IG, I think. Kid Capri, Funk Flex. I need everybody to chime in. I've never met Funk Flex. We used to bring Kid Capri down to Virginia. Do you remember Davis nightclub in Portsmouth?
Mm-hmm.
We had Kid Capri and Davis, and going back and forth with Kid Capri on the ones and twos was pretty dope.
Yeah, Kid Capri could rock a party, yo.
Now, what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Because I'm like, it's kind of turned into a DJ talk trash contest and not really a DJ battle. and it looked like Funk Flex might be taking the L.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like Funk Flex, like Kid Capri done everything he possibly could do. He was on the tables. He done everything he possibly could do, and all Funk Flex. I mean, he's not doing anything to show or to be like, all right, even if it's just for the culture, we know they probably boys behind the scene. Yo, for the culture, let's do this, yo. Yeah, we can make a couple of dollars.
I would take that trip and go to Madison Square Garden to see.
Funk Flex first Kid Capri. Come on, oh man,
that would be a good look. All right, DJ Dre, put me on so I can talk about it. Dre wants the link.
Well, let me tell you real quick. I know Capri.
You can do it.
Yeah, I got
it. Capri and I have worked together through the years. Capri is a very humble dude when you meet him. I mean, the thing about it is he's straight about business, and he and Flex are in two different worlds. Flex is not so much of a turntablist as he is an entertainer, but Capri is what I call a Merlin. He is a magician behind those ones and twos. And I've seen him do some mixes that I can't even duplicate. And it's one of those things, it's like hero worship to me, because there has been some premium DJs who have been in his presence doing ciphers. Like we have DJ ciphers in certain arenas in New York back in the day. And we have been in Capri's, Grandmaster Flash, and a couple other famous DJs to watch them. And there's some things to this day that they've done years ago I cannot do. I think that it's warranted that Capri actually just say, you know what, I'm getting tired of Flex calling people out. He's not going to do that to me.
Yeah.
So I respect him for doing that.
I like that.
Because Flex has been notorious for actually calling people out, especially when he knows that a lot of DJs that he's calling out will not respond to it very well or respond at all.
But here's the thing about that. To me, I feel like the DJs that he have called out on the ones and twos would beat him.
Mm-hmm.
But since he's Flex, he got New York on his back.
He got the radio station.
He got the radio station. He got a lot of people behind him.
He's the gatekeeper.
But as far as getting busy on them turntables, on them Technic 1200s or Reigns or Readums or whatever you have there, I feel like a lot of DJs would beat him.
Most definitely. If you've seen some of the talent, a lot of things you don't see on YouTube that I get a chance to see here in New York. There's a festival over Cortona that happens every year, and a lot of DJs show up, just like me. And we just, showcase our talent. One of the other guys that I happen to like is Mel Starr, who actually...
Yeah, I like Mel Starr.
Yeah, Mel is a young cat with a very old DJ soul.
Yeah,
and
Mel Starr is a beast.
Yeah, he is not only a beast. When he won Masters of the Mix, I bowed because he tore that season up. So the thing about it is, you got him, you got Theodore, and the ever popular Jazzy Jeff, who doesn't respond to battles, but he will beat anybody's ass. I would rather see Jazzy Jeff versus Kid Capri. I really would.
Now that'll be a battle.
That'll be interesting. But to me, all right, real quick, let's introduce Cool DJ Dre. Welcome to the ons and ones and twos. Salute, sir.
Yeah, what's up, man? Y'all took too damn long to put me on.
What's up, Dre? How you doing, man?
Yeah, what's up? But hey, man, I'm gonna chime in on this, man, about this Kid Capri and because I know my man Tony up there in New York. But the way I see it, Funk Master Flex, he do talk a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And I can say this. If you ever tune in on his radio station, his platform is about him. He's the man. He's this. He's that. He's doing this and he's doing that. Whereas though he's not really doing anything. He's just on a radio station, leaving from the radio station, going to the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, like Kid said in his IG, he said, man, you could have been the king of New York, but you use your platform hate on people and do different things and talk bad about people. Which if you follow him, that's what he do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he do. So Kid was like, hold up. Kid was like,
Hold on. So you're saying that Funk Flex is a DJ, a professional DJ troll?
No, bully.
bully.
A bully.
He's a bully.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But what happened, he stepped into the wrong business with the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now I seen Kid play plenty of times. He come to DC all the time. Now, one thing I had to get used to him, he talk a lot of shit on the mic while he playing the music.
Mm-hmm.
One time he was like, man, shut up and just play the music. But that's his thing. You have
Leave
to
Pool alone.
Thing.
Pool does that all the time. Leave him alone.
but you have to respect that because that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect. He's his own hype man, and he hypes the party, and he plays those gems. And the thing about it, what I like about him, he don't play the new stuff. He don't have to play the new stuff. He play all old stuff, and then he'll play the old instrumentals of the original where somebody didn't sample from. And that's how he get the parties jumping. Now, Funk Master Flex, like he said, have you ever seen Funk Master Flex travel anywhere outside of
Outside of New York? Nope.
Mm-mm.
No,
Now with Funk Master Flex,
no.
he dropped 60 minutes of funk.
That was the hottest joint he ever dropped.
I want to say like in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yep.
When he dropped that, I thought it was a solid project, and I thought it was executed well.
Right, and
Right.
very well produced because it took
Right.
him a long time and a whole lot of retakes to do that.
Right.
Didn't he do the tunnel also?
Yep.
Yeah. He used to do
Yes,
the
he
tunnel.
did.
But the thing about it, that's all he did was the nightclubs and stuff. So I guess what happened, he started it. He showed people the text that Kid Capri sent them, and I think that was a punk move.
Yeah, it was.
It was a punk move. You know, come on, man, you boys. You know, I think that was a punk move. So then that's when Kid had to get in his business.
Now, real quick, in the YouTube chat box,
Yo,
Travis says he been to several Funk Master events and never heard him DJ.
right, but see,
It's
right,
the truth.
But, yeah, but see what he do, you know, he'll give you a hot song, he'll scratch it, backspin it, come out, you know, like he working. But Kid gonna give you his famous right side, because you never see him scratch on the left side. He'll give you whoop whoop whoop. But that right side, he gonna tear you up. He gonna tear you up, but he gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? So Funk didn't say anything. He don't need to say anything. I think he shouldn't say anything. He don't need to get in that man's business.
Nah, he ain't ready.
Now,
He
for
ready
me,
for it.
it's like I'm tired of the talk. It's
Yeah,
like let's get the
I want to see the battle.
DJing.
I want to see
No.
the actual battle.
Put the
I want
tickets on sale. Put them on Eventbrite.
right.
You know, or send me
right.
send me like 10 tickets free, so I
That's
can
right.
bring the whole crew down. Everybody on the panel.
Boom.
Yeah, and you see who he got riding with him. He got Jazzy Jeff riding with him. Jeff like co-signing everything Kid Capri say. He's like, yep. I was like, oh.
Mel Star also been posting a lot of
And for the past
IGs
week.
with Kid Capri.
So they've been out in Brooklyn for the past few days.
So Mel Stars ride with Kid.
With Kid
Yes,
Capri.
he is.
Yeah. You know what? Him and Funk Flex had a beef a while back that nobody really known about. They had a beef a while back. He don't want to get in Mel Star business either. He don't. He do not.
See, my thing is talk with the tables. Make a blend battle.
Right.
With the hands,
Right.
baby.
I'm trying
A blend
to
battle, a scratch battle. Let's have a light show battle. Shit.
Yeah,
Indeed.
he don't want to
bring
get,
it.
man.
Indeed.
He don't want to get in Mel Star business either. He really
Battle
don't.
with some trust.
well, you think about this with Flex. Flex is not a turntablist.
No.
Flex is a straight up and down DJ with some good ideas. And I give it to him, he's a good showman. But as far as techniques is concerned, now I got godsons who can actually whip his ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
So-
All right. So we got 5 minutes left in the show.
Okay.
What was you saying about DJ Cleve? So I want to know if I was on the right spot.
Oh,
Man, okay. This is what I was saying about Cleve. Now, I'm a type of dude, you never knock a man hustle. If he got a good hustle going, you ride with it. But here it is. Okay. The dude came from out of nowhere.
Facebook Live.
Nah, he didn't though. That's the thing. He didn't. Cleve's been doing it for a long time.
Well, hey, I didn't know nothing about him.
Yeah, because he just started Facebook. Cleve's been in South Carolina for some years doing it, yo. And I feel where he was going, and I knew that's where he was going. Like he just came out of nowhere, took over, but he took over his business, and he felt that he can be his own promotion.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I know that because a live chat he had one time, and he said that. He said, man, before this Facebook, I couldn't get out of South Carolina to get a gig.
Okay.
He said, I got on Facebook, slamming music, blend a little bit, dance, act a fool. And now I'm in Florida, I'm in New York, I'm everywhere getting booked.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works, man. But like I say, man, because I never heard of him. All I know, he came up on the scene of Facebook, and this dude had like over 3 million viewers, and then he never got shut down. I was like, we played 2 songs, and I don't shit it.
Shut him down.
Hey, yo, that's the secret I want. If anybody got the secret to not get him blocked or kicked off Facebook, inbox me ASAP.
And I was like, so I screenshotted him. I think I put in the group. I was like, who is this dude right here? Look how many his views he got. He ain't get shut down. Let me play 2 songs. I'm in jail. I said, okay. So the next Thursday, somebody tagged me in or whatever, invited me to. I was like, hold on. This dude, hold on. Now with 2 million going 3. Hold up.
And he up there rocking.
Yeah. And then hold on. And then the thing about it, the dude was doing more dancing than DJing. I was like, man, what? I was like, man, what is this? What is this?
Hey, he all his Puff Daddy stuff, yo.
Hey, hold up. B-Love, I'm hiring a choreographer.
Man,
Puff Daddy stuff, yo.
But like I say, I never knock a man hustle. Whatever he do is what he do. But I'm just trying to figure out, man. Now he just announced Thursday. He's saying he coming to DC in February. He been to Vegas. He been
everywhere, yo.
Hold up,
man.
Hold up. And then on the thing about it, the dude, I mean, he blend. I mean, one song after another. He jumping in. I was like, okay, so he popping off of that. More power to him,
He's doing.
It's the personality.
If you notice, he's playing all 90s, 80s, 90s.
Right.
He's not touching the 2000s. If he do, he's touching the early 2000s. And our crowd, the ones who's going to book him, is the music that he's catering to. He's not catering to the younger people who not going to pay that money.
Right.
He's figured out what his target audience is.
There you go.
And he's figured out how to appeal to them. And so he got a formula that seemed to be working.
Right. Working.
Now, one more thing before I go, because I got to go in a few minutes. Can we talk about the mumble rappers?
Cool.
Real quick. Okay.
Real quick.
Okay. Real quick. This is my take on it. Okay. Some of y'all might not. Y'all might just want to just X me out as friends. Whatever. Okay.
Hold on. Before you say that, let me tell you. I was born in 74. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. But it's some good stuff behind it. Okay. I had a discussion with some peoples the other day. They was like, these mumble rappers, this, right? I say, hold on, man. I say, think about it. When we came up, we had Sugar Hill Gang, and before the Sugar Hill Gang, we had all the old crew. You know who they are, Tony. I can't remember their names, but So that was our time.
Yeah, Cold Crush Brothers.
There you go.
Apache.
Apache. That was our time, right? That was our time. When we came up in the 90s, that was still like our time. We had the Tribe Called Quest. We had the Run DMC. We have all of them people, right?
Not our time.
This is not our time now.
It's not for us. It's not for us.
It's not for us.
And
the
so
music,
I know that.
And
hold
so,
on.
so
The
pretty,
music changes. The music changed. The music changed. Now, did y'all see the award show the other night what Anita Baker said? What she said that was beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's not our time now. It's their time. So let them have their time.
but if
Now,
you think about it, the mumble rap to some of us is what Wu-Tang was to our big
Yeah.
brothers.
Ooh.
there you go.
And who Curtis
Yup.
Blow was
Speak.
to our
Preach.
parents. Like
There
my
you
dad
go.
didn't want to
There
hear
you
no
go.
Curtis Blow.
There
He
you
wanted to
go.
hear
There you go.
the Barkays and
There you go.
Al Green and
Yeah.
stuff like
There,
that.
there you go.
And so
Now
each generation got a
it changes.
sound.
Yeah. So now is this. Now I asked a few young people, do you know Curtis Blow? Do you know Run DMC? No, but we heard of them, but we don't. I don't. Who are they? See what I'm saying? Because it wasn't in their. This is their time now. They talk about. I don't for real. I don't know a young Jeezy, cheesy. Man, listen, I'm serious. Only way I find out about these people because I have nephews that's 17, 15. That's how I find out about these people. I don't know.
All right,
You know
real
what I'm
quick,
Yeah.
real quick. I gotta take us to a commercial break, and then we'll
Okay.
be right back. Shout out to Sticker Lights. Make sure you visit stickerlight.com. Get your laptop cover. Pretty dope product. Mine is being designed right now, and so I'm hopefully can debut it in another month or so. But it's gonna be dope. All right, we got the panel coming back on.
Man, my battery dead in mine. But listen,
All right,
I had it in the box for a year and a half. But listen, like I say, let's get the kids their time. You know what I'm saying? Let them have their time. Cause like they didn't grow up on our music, you know, but I have a 22-year-old daughter. She don't listen to none of that. You know what she listens to? She listens to Cameo, she listens to Earth, Wind and Fire, she listens to Barcades. You know why?
That's kind of
know
like
why?
our youngest son. Our youngest
You know-
son, DJ
you know what she-
Dash, he plays a mean disco
yeah.
set. You know, he loves the 70s disco.
Yeah. Mint condition, all that stuff. You know what she tell me? She said, Daddy, you was playing it. That's why I like it. Because you
Yep.
playing it. And I started liking it. And I started liking the music. And then you know what she tells me? She said, and the lyrics in the music make sense. I'm like, 22 years old? Really? You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right,
then you have-
we reached our time for the night. It's
All right.
10:05. All right,
Man, I'm sorry for taking the show up, man.
No, real quick,
Nice having you,
real
Jay.
quick. I want everybody in 2 minutes or less tell the people how they can reach you. DJ B Love.
DJ B Love, www.justtowow.com.
Anything you want to say about your business?
Yes, www.justtowow.com.
That's not what we talked about earlier, but okay. DJ D Spaz.
What up, DJ D Spaz 757. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all DJ D Spaz, DJ D Spaz fan page on Facebook. You can reach me at djdspaz@gmail.com or booking at spazoutentertainment.com.
All right. DJ Tony Rome.
DJ Tony Rome, Boogie Down Bronx, representing Zucker Entertainment and Slick With It Productions. You can find me on LinkedIn at ZUCKA Entertainment.
All right, cool. DJ Dre.
Man, you can find me in the yellow pages. Look, I'm old school. You can find me in the yellow pages. Go all the way to the back till you see my name. You know what I'm saying? You look at it, you get a phone number. That's where you can find me at.
Anywhere you see Cool Disco Dan tag in DC,
That's right.
that's where you're
Find me
going to
on the
find
yellow
Cool
pages.
DJ Dre.
What about the bathroom wall, man? Did we see you on the bathroom wall too?
Yeah, my name was on that wall over there.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in. If I can get my panel to stay on the line for a minute, DJ J Rock. Visit www.playmydemo.com to check out my work. Also, feel free to follow me on IG. But most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you look in the comments of this video, you're going to see Facebook groups. Join those Facebook groups, and also become a Patreon member. And I want to shout out the chat box, man. Without y'all chiming in, y'all are the reasons why we do these shows. Shout out to Travis. And we not hating on Cleve, man. We letting that man live and do his thing. I do want Funkmaster Flex to battle, though. All right, real quick, DJ Thomas D, and who else we got in the chat box? DJ Reds. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And don't forget, we'll be back in 2 weeks for the next live show. And starting in 2 weeks, we're going to do 2 shows weekly on, I believe, Mondays. And we got a Wednesday night special that's going to be jumping off. Chronicles of a Hip Hop Dad coming on Wednesdays. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for the love. Be sure to like and subscribe. And we're out.
Welcome to the low life.
I almost forgot. July 15th, The Blend Show. The Blend Show streaming live July 15th. Submit your blend. Go to the Digital DJ Zone. All the information is there. Also, there's an event on Facebook, The Blend Show, July 15th. Submit your blend. We're going to have fun, and we're going to make it happen. Peace and good night.